Aries, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will take you from the 12th to the 19th of November. We're going to pick 6 cards and I'll clarify if we need to. So, give me a minute while I shuffle. So, what lies behind you? The 4 of Pentacles. Okay, someone is keeping their feelings close to their chest here, Aries. What's going for you? Page of Cups. The challenge is timing. Okay, very nice. Okay, interesting. I'm already thinking, Aries, that some clarification is going to be required, especially because this is really common, by the way, for everyone. There's a few cards showing up that are sort of polar, sort of opposite cards. How others are showing up for you is the Ace of Wands, very passionately, but the central issue is the 5 of Cups. So it's hard to understand why you can have this passion and still be in the 5 of Cups energy. So I will clarify it. Okay, clarified with the Page of Cups. So we'll talk about that in a little while. So what lies behind you, Aries, is the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, multiple meanings, just like every other tarot deck. It can be about financial issues, focusing on your security, a 4 and your stability. Its alternative meaning, especially looking at some of the other cards, is someone is not revealing what's going on for them. Now that is one of what makes life on planet Earth so complex, is this ability human beings have to hide their true feelings from each other, which seems to be what lies behind you. Now at the heart of the matter is the Page of Swords, clarified with the Knight of Cups. There's messages coming through here, okay? There's emotional offers being made. The pages all bring news. And the Knight of Cups comes forward making an emotional offer. And sometimes the Knight of Cups offers more than he can deliver. And maybe that's where the 5 of Cups is coming up with that page. I think for some Aries, there's definitely an emotional issue. I always get love readings for you, Aries. I do not know why. I get no control over the cards, okay? I just ask for the best message to be sent to you. The Knight of Cups can make an offer that's doesn't always translate into practical earthy things, okay? He loves love. He offers these very extravagant things. And there's definitely news coming through around an emotional issue. The challenge is the Wheel of Fortune, which I think is showing up about timing. Because the Wheel of Fortune, if you look at it, is actually a clock, okay? Same as the astrological wheel, and that's why a lot of people get their astrology done, to look at any big changes that are about to happen to us. So this Knight is coming forward, there's news coming forward to you, but the challenge is in the timing, okay? If you give me a minute. Sorry, they all fell down, guys, okay? So why is the Wheel of Fortune this challenge for Aries, okay? Give me a minute. All the cards are upside down and backwards now. The 9 of Wands is a challenge because of timing, basically. I've clarified it with the Page of Pentacles, another page, which means you've got 3 pages. All the pages are about news, about new beginnings. The Page of Pentacles is a very tangible offer. It's a pentacle, it's in your hands. It's like there's an emotional offer here, but the challenge is in the timing and having it in your hands. So there might be news coming through, but it's about something that's far off, something that might happen, but not necessarily is going to happen. Now, how other people are showing up for you is this beautiful Ace of Wands. I absolutely love this card. Very much your card, Aries. There's no way around it. You rule this impulse to charge forward. Awful lot of passion, and there's a lot of emotional offers. Again, the challenge is still the tangible, the timing, having it in your hands, because the central issue is the Five of Cups, clarified with the page, okay? Which again, all about new beginnings, new potentials, new impulses. But for some Aries, it's not coming fully through this week, okay? I'm going to ask for an advice card about how you manage it. Now, the outcome is the High Priestess. This speaks of more, and this is a love reading. This would be more an ephemeral bond, but not coming together, which is exactly what the reading sort of says to me already. Either because someone's keeping their feelings close to their chest. There's a lot of energy there, but it's not turning into anything concrete. So I want to ask, what is the advice here for Aries? Okay, the advice is to stand up for yourself, have boundaries, have limitations. Sometimes the Seven of Wands is a card that says, this far and no more, okay? And maybe for some of you, as you have love around you, which is very flirtatious, but it's not becoming concrete. It's not turning into a stable, committed bond that you want. And this is sort of causing you a little bit of a problem here. After the High Priestess comes the Fool card. So I don't think you're going to stay with this as a problem for very long, because the Fool is that beautiful new beginning. It can sometimes represent feeling that you're in a void, that nothing's happening, because it's a zero and you're waiting for the new beginning, which is the Magician card. So there's definitely an energy around that, about offers coming your way, but things not fully materialising yet, which can be incredibly frustrating or not, depending on how you approach it, because everything's dependent on how we approach it. If this Knight of Cups is someone who just makes offers, but they don't materialise into anything, then maybe you're better letting that night just trot on by, Aries, and wait for something which is more substantial, more in alignment with what your heart truly desires. So that might be one way to understand this reading. Because after the Fool, I say, comes the Magician, which is the new beginning. And sometimes if something is not in our best favour, if we feel that we're losing too much energy to only a page, which is sometimes this lack of concrete love, then I tend to say to my clients, sometimes just to let this night keep on walking by and to wait for what your heart truly, truly desires. This is one of these readings that might only be for one or two people, Aries. They happen. I can't do anything about it. But there's definitely an issue around timing and the earth element. And the earth element is always what you can touch, what you can see, and what you can feel. Not just an offer, but something more real. And that seems to be the challenge, Aries, for you this week. Okay, I wish you all the best. I'll speak to you next week. Loads of love. Bye.